Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It's not a Geometry Dash video, but basically what I'm doing is, you know how Tom and Jerry there have been Tom and Jerry crossovers with many different movies? Well, I thought, what if there was a crossover with Tom and Jerry and It? I searched it up on Google, and this is what I found. Here, I'll show you. Oh yeah, and I also searched Tom and Jerry and Curious George. You'll have to go down here. Tom and Jerry meet It. I'm basically, well, hold on, let me move it back up so you guys don't see. I'm basically going to be reading this idea for a plot I found on fandom.com, and it's called Tom and Jerry Meet It. As you can see, there's a spot for plot, songs, characters, cast, quotes, trivia, release. So, I'm going to be looking at the plot in this, and maybe even some of the other stuff, like the characters. Well, the characters is obviously going to be the Losers Club, and you know them. So, plot. The story begins when Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy it says was at Georgie's house. It meant to say were at Georgie's house. Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy were at Georgie's house. Georgie, Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy went downstairs to the scary dark by the thunderstorm. Bill is making a paper boat for Georgie to play outside by the rain with Tom and Jerry and Tuffy. Suddenly, Georgie can't find his boat in a train, and he sees Pennywise the dancing clown and his 3 Siamese evil cats named Tin, Pan, and Allie. And he talks to Georgie, Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy. Suddenly, Pennywise the clown grabs Georgie's arm off and eats it. He apparently doesn't eat Tom, Jerry, or Tuffy. I guess it's because kids taste better than cats, and mice. Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy gasp in horror, but Tin, Pan, and Allie were evil laughing, and they went back to Bill's house about Pennywise killing Georgie. The film begins again. It was Mike Hanlon or something. So we're about. I remember this part from the movie. We get into Mike Hanlon's life. Mike Hanlon and the farmer to kill the sheep, and Mike's dad shout at him. At the end of Mike's dad shouts at him. I believe that was his grandpa. I'm pretty sure, or his uncle. He said his father started killing animals when he was much younger than him, so I don't think that was his dad. He was talking about somebody else. Mike's dad shouts at him. At the end of school, it was Bill and his friends with Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy at school. And suddenly, Bill, and his friends and the animals, I'm just going to call them the animals, because Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy's too long. Anyway, they see the big bullies in school, the Bowers gang. So there was this girl that was going in the girls' toilet to find Beverly Marsh, Breda Howie, or whatever her name is, and her 2 pet cats and mice named Toodles Galore and Sherry. Those are Tom and Jerry's crushes. Toodles Galore and Sherry to bully her with the other girls. Outside at school, Bill and his friends were putting homework and diaries in the bin. And they talk about afterwards the bullies are getting violent and rude. Afterwards, the bullies get violent and rude towards and saying lose. Henry's friend, I don't know if that's Patrick Hoxhead or Bell Chuggins or Victor Chris, one of them, Henry's friend touches Jerry's tail and Tuffy's diaper, but Tom sees 4 cats named Butch, Topsy, Lightning, and Meathead are with Henry Bowers and his friends. Ben is going back home with his bike, and he meets Beverly Marsh and her 2 pet female light brown mouse named Sherry and a white cat named Toodles Galore. After that, Bill and the animals were walking back to Georgie's house, and he sees his father to stop talking about Georgie. Later, Mike on this bike with his 2 mice named Uncle Harry and Muscles to go to the recycled bin. Before that, they saw Henry, and he was running and hiding from him. And after that, he was looking at the door and banging the door. And then he saw monsters, the hands, I believe, that you're talking about. And something is trying to get Mike, Muscles, and Uncle Harry. They open the door and see it, / Pennywise the Dancing Clown. Pennywise was waving with the light eyes at Mike, Muscles, and Harry. And after that, they seen Henry's car too fast and trying to kill Mike, Harry, and Muscles. Yep, Henry the racist. I'm not going to say it. Henry was bullying Mike and throwing the smoke at him. Okay, so that's apparently it. Okay. Songs. Tom and Jerry theme song, played by Scott Bradley. Tom, also known as Tom Scott, a grayish blue cat who's Jerry's rival, Tuffy's friend, Toodle's husband. Husband? Did you just go husband? And Butch, Topsy, and Lightning's rival and boss. In this movie, he's Bill's pet cat along together with Jerry and Tuffy. Jerry, also known as Uncle, a brown orange mouse who's Tuffy and Lucy's uncle. Uncle Harry's grandnephew. Sherry's fiance. Muscle's cousin, Grandpa, and Mrs. Mouse's son. In this movie, he is Bill's pet mouse along together with Tuffy and Tom. Tuffy, a young baby, gray diaper-wearing mouse, and who is Jerry and Sherry's nephew. Lucy's boyfriend, Muscle's cousin. Wait, did I say Jerry's Tuffy and Lucy's uncle? Dating your sister? What's up with that? Okay, anyways, he's Lucy's boyfriend, Muscle's cousin, and Tom's friend. In this movie, he's scared by clowns. Lucy Mouse, a young baby beautiful boy who's Tuffy's girlfriend, loving her purple diaper and tail, and Grandpa's daughter. In this movie, she's seen with her baby boyfriend named Tuffy to kill it / Pennywise to stop kidnap Beverly and Sherry. It / Pennywise, a funny evil dancing clown, and he kidnaps Beverly and Sherry Mouse, and he kills Uncle Harry. Uncle Harry, also known as Uncle Harry, a vacationing brown mouse who wears a red Hawaiian shirt with yellow flower patterns. He's Jerry and Tuffy's uncle and the older brother of Mrs. Mouse, Muscles, and Sherry. In this movie, he helps with Bill and his friends to kill it / Pennywise to stop kidnapping Beverly and Sherry and Pennywise. They attack our uncle and kill him, and he died in Jerry's arms. Georgie Denbrough. A young boy, Bill's younger brother and Tom, Jerry, and Tuffy's unknown friend, and he got killed by it / Pennywise, the dancing clown. Whatever. Sherry, Muscles, Grandpa Mouse, Mrs. Mouse, Geraldine Mouse. Let's see, then we have all these other people. Stanley Uris, Rabbi Uris, Bill Denbrough, Eddie Casbach, Ben Hanscom, Beverly Marsh, all the other losers, Richie Tozier, Patrick Hocksetter, Mike Hanlon, except the second A should be an O, I believe, I'm pretty sure. Henry Bowers, Belch, the narrator, Al March, Toodles Galore, Tin Pan and Alley, the Droopy Dog, Spike, Tyke, Butch. Okay, Spike and Tyke are apparently here too. Butch, Topsy, Lightning, Meathead, and Quacker, the duck. Quacker. Cast: Richard Kind as Tom, Stephanie Naldoni as Jerry, Bree Summer as Judy, Kat Susie as Tuffy, Tara Strong as Lucy, Derek Stephen Prince as It, John Michael Higgins as Uncle Harry, the host of America Says, apparently, Jim Cummings as Grandpa Mouse, Tress McNeil as Mrs. Mouse, Elaine Kennedy as Geraldine Mouse, Gray Griffin as Toodles Galore, Carrie Walgren as Sherry, Maurice LaMarche as Muscles, Jackson Robert Scott as Georgie, Jack Don Grazer as Eddie. Okay, so it looks like the other cast is the same. Jaden Lieber as Bill, Sophia Lewis as Beverly, Finn Wolfhard as Richie, Wyatt Olaf as Stanley, Nicholas Hamilton as Henry, Chosen Jacobs as Mike, Owen Teague as Patrick Hochstetter, Jeremy Ray Taylor as Ben, Jake Sim as Belch, Stephen Bogart as Al Marsh, Beverly's father, Sam Cosman as Quacker, and then all the other people. Okay, so that was the plot. That was the plot. So yeah, that was it. This is a crossover between Tom and Jerry and It. Rated PG with mild horror violence, 135 minutes, or 129 minutes. Jerry wear the swim trunks. Wait, Tom and Jerry wear their swim trunks through the whole movie? Why? Release. Okay, and that's it. What do I think about it? Well, I mean, I honestly think it's good. The idea that Tom is Bill's pet cat and Jerry and Tuffy are his pet mice. I think it's a good plot for the movie because they don't just meet randomly because that would add more time to the movie. They already know each other, just like in The Wizard of Oz. Tom and Jerry belong to Dorothy's family, and they already know each other, just like in this. Bill is their owner. So yeah, I think it's good, and I like that the Losers Club, everyone in the Losers Club still has the same traits, and even the bullies do too, although it never mentions anything about Henry's dad. But yeah, anyways, that's basically what I think about this. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you all next time. Bye!